What's not heard about the platform I got? Shoot. What's not heard about the platform I got? Google my name, respectfully. With all due respect. With all due respect. Just Google my name. It's out there. A lot of content, positive content. I influence the influencers. And that's simple and plain. Influencing the influencers is smart rainmaking. I'm a rainmaker. Smart rainmakers are happy to let the influencers do the rainmaker's job. Rainmakers don't care how they get the sale or who gets credit for the sale, as long as they get paid for the sale. So find the influencers, influence the influencers, and hear that cash register ring. Cha-ching, cha-ching. I influence the influencers. Mahari Motivation 2026. Silence is golden. Most salespeople talk too much during sales calls. They talk, tell, Jabberwocky. Talk, tell, instead of asking questions and letting the customer talk. One Rainmaker's secret is that during any sales call, the customer should do 80% of the talking. Therefore, in a 30-minute sales call, the customer should be talking for 24 minutes. Letting the customer talk and listening hard to what the customer is saying takes self-discipline. Listening also requires great questions, as the art of listening starts with the art of questioning. In a 30-minute sales call, when the Rainmaker speaks, he or she is asking questions and offering benefits and points of difference. Reining in the urge to talk is tough for the bright, passionate, and energetic salesperson. Reining in the urge to talk is tough for the bright, passionate, energetic salesperson. But it is the bright and passionate salesperson who become rainmakers. These people love their products, love their companies, love their customers, and love their job of selling. They can find it difficult to curb their fervor and enthusiasm and let the customer participate. But curb their fervor, they must. They must as a rainmaker. You gotta curb your fervor. One rainmaker constantly battled to talk less and listen more. He knew the 80% listening rule. He knew that as his share of the conversation in a sales call went up, his probability of achieving his sales call objective went down. He knew his propensity to talk too much was hurting his results, and then one day he really learned the lesson. He scheduled a lunch meeting with a prospective client who was looking for someone to do a market research project. The night before the meeting, the market research account executive, the salesman, was stricken with a wicked sore throat, but no other symptoms. Rescheduling would have pushed the sales call months into the future, jeopardizing the chance of getting the project. And in selling, the future is now. At the lunch, the client's two representatives were chatty, animated, excited about the importance of the research. Because of his sore throat, the account executive, AE, did uncharacteristically little talking. His participation was limited to taking notes, giving encouraging smiles, and knowing nods of the noggin. The client representative asked the AE questions, but before he could croak out an answer, they answered their own questions. Finally, one of the client reps said the AE's company was obviously qualified. The other client rep asked the AE how much the research project would cost to complete. Before the AE could whisper $25,000, the client blurted, "Our budget for the project is $40,000. Then, before the AE could say okay, the customer said, "Okay, $45,000. But that's it, okay? Okay?" And answer the account executive an answer that soothed sore throat. Lesson learned. Silence sells. Silence made the sale, and for $20,000 more than the seller expected. Be a seller, not a teller. Be a sell guy, not a tell guy. Pauses and periods of silence are powerful selling weapons. Shush. So even in your speech, as you ramble and ramble, always know that a pause from time to time will help you out. Mahari Motivation 2026. Peace. Winners win. Today too. Let's go.